Good morning dear students, welcome back to the science class. We have learned about sound, how it propagates, how human beings produce sound and how human beings hear the sound with the help of the ear. We have seen the structure of the ear. It consists of three parts, outer ear, middle ear and inner ear. We have also learned about the working of the ear, how the outer ear collects the sound, passes on to the ear tube, and then the sound is amplified by the eardrum. The vibrations from the eardrum pass on to the three small bones and then to the cochlea, and the vibrations are detected by the auditory nerve and the message sent to the brain. Today we shall go further and study about audible and inaudible sound. Children, you know that vibrations of any type, they produce sound. But do you think we are able to hear all the sounds produced by vibrations? Suppose we are just oscillating a pendulum. Can you hear the sound of the pendulum oscillating? No. Sometimes we see that dogs, they start barking and there is nothing suspicious around us, but they start barking. Right? That is because they can hear some of the sounds which human beings cannot hear. Right? Means those sounds are inaudible to us. We cannot listen to those sounds, but the dogs can listen to those sounds. And that is why they suddenly start barking, they suddenly become alert. Right? So today we are going to see what is the range of frequency which human beings can hear and what are the inaudible sounds to us. So our topic for today is audible and inaudible sounds. Sounds that can be heard by humans are called audible sounds. Those sounds which we can hear are called audible sounds. They are audible to us. We can hear, we can identify those sounds. Right? So those are audible sounds. And sounds that cannot be heard by humans are inaudible sounds. Means those sounds which are produced by vibrations, either they are very low frequency vibrations or very high frequency vibrations which our ears cannot detect. Those sounds are inaudible to us. Those sounds we cannot listen. Okay. So there is a range of audible frequency for human beings. That range is 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz, or we can also call this as 20 kilohertz. 20,000 can be also written as 20 kilohertz. So we can hear the frequencies which are between this. From 20 to 20,000 Hz, we can listen to these frequencies. Frequencies which are lower than 20 Hz, we cannot listen to those frequencies, and frequencies which are more than 20,000 Hz, that also cannot be heard by human beings. So the frequencies which are lower than 20 Hz are called infrasonic frequencies or infrasonic sound. So we can write this as frequencies lower than 20 Hz. The frequencies which are less than 20 Hz, we call them infrasonic sound, and frequencies which are more than 20,000 Hz are called ultrasonic. Frequencies more than 20,000 Hz. You remember children, Hertz is the SI unit of frequency. So the frequencies more than 20,000 Hz are called ultrasonic sound. Now animals like elephants, they can produce this infrasonic sound and they can communicate among their prey, the insect which they want to eat. They produce in, suppose this is a bat, it produces ultrasonic sound to detect the prey. This sound is reflected back and can be heard by the bat, and the bat can easily find the position of this animal which is there in its range, and it can catch and eat that animal, right? So bats use ultrasonic frequencies to catch their prey and to find their way at night. Ultrasonic frequencies can also be heard by deer, leopards, monkeys, etc. They can produce also and listen also. Human beings can neither produce frequencies more than 20,000 Hz, and they can also not hear frequencies more than 20,000 Hz. Means humans cannot produce ultrasound and they cannot hear ultrasound. But you know children, human beings are very intelligent animals. They can produce ultrasound by some machines, right? And they have also found a way to use ultrasound in different fields. Okay, ultrasound is being used very widely in the medical field to study the internal parts of human body without any surgery. You must have listened to your elders that they have been to the doctor for an ultrasound or sonography, as it is said in common language. It is called sonography. That is actually ultrasound. So ultrasound is used as a diagnostic tool in medical science. Suppose somebody is having pain in the stomach or any other part of the body, then with the help of this ultrasound, the doctor diagnoses what problem the person is having. Suppose there is a stone in the kidney, that can be detected with the help of this ultrasound. So ultrasound is used as a diagnostic tool in medical science to investigate inside the human body. Ultrasound is very commonly used for studying the growth of fetus inside the mother's womb. Fetus is the baby before it is born. It is still in the mother's womb, and the doctor can study with the help of ultrasound how much this fetus has grown, whether any problem is there with the growth of that particular fetus. So regularly the expecting mother is advised by the doctor to go for an ultrasound to check the growth of the baby, or in fact it is called fetus. Before the birth, the baby is called fetus. Some doctors were using this technique for finding out whether the fetus which is growing is male or female. But now the government has banned such practices. If a doctor is found doing such practices, that for telling people whether the growing fetus is a male or female, the doctor's license is cancelled and he cannot practice anymore. Then third use of ultrasound is in the treatment of muscular pain and arthritis. Muscular pain, you must be knowing, arthritis is a kind of disease which affects the joints. In this, the joints, there is inflammation in the joints, swelling in the joints, and the person is not able to use the joints properly. It is very, very painful. So this ultrasound can be used for the treatment of arthritis also. And besides medical field also, ultrasound has many uses. Ultrasound can be used for detecting cracks in the metals. It can be used for finding the depth of the sea or ocean. It can be used to locate underwater objects. That technique is called sonar in short. The full form of sonar is sound, navigation and ranging. Sound, navigation and ranging. This sonar technique is used to find out how much deep is the ocean, or how much deep an object, a shipwreck it may be, or some other object which is lying at the bottom of the sea can be detected. It can be done like this. In a ship there is a source which produces the ultrasound. This ultrasound is focused at the bottom of the sea. Now, like how light is reflected, same way sound also can be reflected. So it is reflected back and the receiver receives it. And how much time it takes, that is noted down. We already know the speed of the sound, and then with the, you know that speed is equal to distance upon time. So if we are knowing time and speed, we can find the distance by using the formula distance is equal to speed into time. So this is how sonar technique can be used for finding out the depth of the sea or to locate any underwater object. So children, I hope this video will help you to understand audible and inaudible sounds and uses of the ultrasound. In the next video, we shall study about musical instruments and noise pollution. Till then, have a